Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is June 14, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and come back for more. If this is the first time hitting my YouTube channel, I like to talk about online reselling. I like to share tips and tricks on how to save money. And I also like to keep you abreast of what's going on in the changing world of e-commerce and updates on eBay as well. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be notified as to when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. So without further ado, I have 9 windows open up here, folks. I know it sounds like a lot. I'm going to try to go through it as quick as I can. Each one, I'm going to expand a little on each topic, and then we're just going to keep moving right along. Now, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim, so I will give you the URL. It's going to be for the one time. I just want to keep going through the stories. And the reason why I'm giving the URL, folks, is because I'm hoping that you guys will get a takeaway from it, but will pick up where I left off. And I highly encourage you to go directly to the site itself because it has active hyperlinks in there. And on this particular site, e-commerce Bytes, you'll know an active hyperlink because it's usually the wording is in like a purplish blue here. I should say a purple wording. That's how you're going to know it's an active hyperlink. And another way to decipher something an active hyperlink, if you move the arrow over that and it turns into a hand, that's an active hyperlink. So, and I have no affiliate links with these sites I put out here on my YouTube channel whatsoever. If I did, I will make you aware of it. I'll hit it right up front. Okay, so first story, and I like to, one last thing, I like to throw out the dates so you know it's pretty current information. Okay, this particular story here, well, let me give you the URL first. I'm sorry, folks. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story came out June 12, 2021. It says eBay requires buyer to file a police report to get a refund. So let's read a little into it. It says a buyer who filed a claim with eBay saying they never received their order for an iPhone. They said the company is requiring that they file a police report before it will issue a refund. The case is especially noteworthy given an increase in we've seen and reports of sellers providing fake tracking numbers to win an item, not received claims. Okay, now this is terrible. I mean, when I read this story here, I said to myself, this is terrible. I mean, because it's things like this that make other sellers look bad, especially if you're an honest seller like myself. I've been on eBay for over 20 years, and I will jump through hoops to keep my buyers happy. Believe me, if you ever want to buy stuff from me, you could shop in confidence. Believe me, I am not a no-frills seller here, and I'm not a fly-by-night seller. So I can't, when I see things like this here, it's really terrible, for what's going on here. But I will say this here, I'm not, speaking up for the seller itself, but I will say this though, for those of you who are newbies or you are a seasoned seller, it's just a little tip, and I mean a little tip. Whenever you're selling something, be it electronics or something high-end jewelry or whatever, I have a threshold on when I start using this service from the Postal Service. It's called from the United States Postal Service. It's signature delivery confirmation. Okay. Now this buyer is claiming that they never received the item from the seller. Now, if the seller is a crooked seller not doing the right thing, that's a whole nother story. But I'm sharing this information with you guys as a seller, long-term seller, because that's what I am. I buy very little on there, maybe printing supplies like ink and toner cartridges. That's about basically what I buy on eBay for the most part. Sometimes I buy other things outside of that, but for the most part, I'm a seller. And when it comes to selling items over a certain amount of money, I highly recommend, even if you have to eat the cost, which I think is, I think for the signature delivery confirmation, I think it's like $2.65, something along that line. Or you could always pay it into your handling charges or your shipping, okay? But it's well worth it, folks, and I'll tell you why. I did a story a while back on my YouTube channel about porch thieves. Okay, which it still exists today. It doesn't matter. Some people say, well, it's usually it runs rampant like that near the holidays. It can happen any time of the year. It doesn't matter. If people see a package on there, you ever see those Ring commercials for the doorbell cameras there? They show you in the weather, warm weather, hot weather, whatever. It doesn't matter. People always think, oh, that happens a lot near the winter time, near Christmas time. It doesn't matter. It happens all year round. My thing is this. And just a little suggestion. If you're a seller, if you're thinking about selling on eBay, and you're selling something, like I said again, my threshold is $100. Anything over $100, I send it. take the initiative, send the item with signature delivery confirmation. You could even message the buyer, giving them a heads up, or even better yet, put it in your description. Attention buyers, this item will be sent with signature delivery confirmation. This way, it's letting the buyer know that, hey, somebody's got to be home to sign for this item. Now, some people may say, yeah, but that might that might scare a buyer away because, now they suppose they're working a 9-to-5 job. Well, what can I say? It's a trade-off. But if you want to protect yourself as a seller, you may want to use that service. Okay, definitely, I would definitely look into it, especially things like this. This is one of many stories I heard like this from buyers complaining that they never received the item. Okay, and the seller will swear up and down saying, no, I did send it with the delivery tracking, but it doesn't matter. With the delivery tracking from the Postal Service, the way they work it is once they get the item, they scan it in and they drop the package on your porch or whatever. Okay, they did their job. They fulfilled it. Okay, so if you want to go with that route, that's totally up to you. You could avoid this here. Now, in this particular case, they're saying the case is, over here, just to recap, it says the case is especially noteworthy given the increase we've seen in reports of sellers providing fake tracking numbers to win an item not received claims. Okay, I don't play by that rule. I would never do that. Because first of all, eventually, it's going to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? And secondly, why would you want to do that? They jeopardize your business on eBay. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. It gets suspended or banned or whatever. Who knows? Maybe they'll just cancel your account and you'll never be able. But then again, there are people that go under different names. So in a way, that's kind of like a throwing out the window issue there. But I'm just trying to say, these things happen. And the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention, folks, is because, I do the news like this is because I want you as a potential seller, if you are an avid seller like myself, or I call them seasoned sellers, you have 100% positive feedback, and you're like I said, you're a top rate seller. You and I would never do stuff like this here, but that's why I'm putting it out there for the newbies. Okay, I'm not going to read too much into this here, folks. Okay, but I just want to share this little this information with you guys just to keep you guys aware of what's going on out there. Okay, so I hope you get a takeaway from the information I put out, and I hope it's helpful to you. Okay, but that's how I would do it going forward. Like this here, I don't know how the case is going to happen here, but it goes on to say here I guess this is eBay telling them to allow us to proceed. We need to file an incident report with your local police or a law enforcement agent to confirm that there is a problem. Filing an incident report is generally free of charge, easy to do. The report, and this is what they're telling you, if you have to do this, the report should contain the following: description of the item, the name of the officer filing the report, badge number of the officer filing the report, incident report number, station location, city and state, station phone number. Once you receive the incident report, please scan it or take a clear digital photo of it. And then it goes on to say you can upload it via this link. They give you a link over here to upload it, and you can see it says U.S. Member of Appeals, whatever. And then it goes on to say here the document uploader is easy to use. It contains information on the file types and size allowed, and so on and so forth. Now, there's quite a bit to read here about this here. I'm not going to read too much into it because, like I said, we'll be here all day. I got 9 windows open, so I want to close them out as quick as possible. But keep this in mind, folks, for you guys out there. That's why I put this information out there, okay? So you guys are aware of what's going on. All right, so let's bump out this window here. And I believe I gave you the URL. If I'm not, let me just recap it again. I think I did. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. Okay, so anyway, this story here is, and it's also, you're going to see sometimes when I do the reseller news, you're going to have Amazon stories in there. You might have Etsy stories, Macari, and so on. I like to throw it out there because there are some people that might hit the reseller news. They might be Amazon sellers, or Macari sellers, or Poshmark sellers, and sometimes I get those stories I like to share with you guys. So I hope it helps. This story came out June 11, 2021. It says Amazon may penalize sellers over listing policy violations. Amazon told sellers to make sure their listings comply with its policies or can impact them negatively in the future On Thursday, it issued Amazon.com the following announcement. Okay, I'm just going to read a little into this, folks. It says, to ensure your listings meet the detailed page guidelines to provide a great customer experience, it is important that your listings meet our product listing requirements. Before you create your listings, review the style guidelines, product detail, page rules, and the selling policies of the selling code of conduct. Okay? And then it goes on to say, if your listings violate our policy, we may remove the content, such as bullet points or portions of the product description. This will not impact your account health negatively at this stage, but may in the future. Okay. For more information, then it tells you here, go to product page style guide, product detail page rules, selling policies, and seller code of conduct. Okay. Again, there's something to read here, but you guys could check it out. Again, here's the wording here, like I was telling you about, active hyperlink. You guys may want to click this on and check it out. Okay. So I'm not, like I said again, I'm not going to read all until let's see, because we'll be here too long. All right. The story came out June 12, 2021. It says, collector says new eBay hurdle reduces for spending. Now, for those who don't know, Ina Steiner, I don't know, they usually have a picture at the bottom here. These are all the, okay, well, all right. And for those who don't know, Ina Steiner is the co-founder and the editor of E-Commerce Bytes. So just to let you guys know. So whenever you hear somebody talking or writing in, it's probably most likely a buyer or a seller. So Ina, they're just putting feedback out there. I want to get some response here. So it goes on to say, this story came out June 12, 2021. It says, Dear Ina, I've been buying on eBay for over 20 years. I collect mostly movie memorabilia, particularly still photos from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. These are, of course, very lightweight to ship and very easy to combine orders. Over the years, I would buy from many lots from the same seller and ask them to hold the shipping for a few weeks till I built up the stash to get the combined shipping and save them the shipping too many different packages. And then goes on to say I would pay for the items after they closed until eBay started dinging sellers for not shipping ASAP. Well, that's one of eBay's thing too. They want to make sure, I offer 1 day service. Okay, so if something comes out late in the afternoon, because our post office closes at 5 o'clock here, if I can get the item out before 5 o'clock and someone purchases, let's say right now it's, I'm over here in the East Coast of New York, it's a little after 3. If an order came in, I would pack it up. I had plenty of time to get it to the postal service. So I don't know how this person does business, but that's not the right way to go. Then it goes on to say, just to recap, it says they closed until eBay started dinging sellers for not shipping ASAP, even if the buyer asked them to hold. Then it goes to say, then I shifted to waiting to pay till I had the stash, but with the seller's permission. Well, that's the thing. And then it goes on to say, in the last month, eBay has canceled 3 groups of sales on me and claimed that the seller canceled for non-payment, but they did not. I was able to find a solution with the 2 sellers to get my items. It goes on to say, I'm simply not going to pay an extra $5 or $10 per order to have a few photos shipped separately so I can cut back on my buying. Once the seller tried to explain the issue to eBay and got nowhere, joke's on them, as I am paying a seller directly, so we both save on fees. Guess I'm screwed because I don't buy crap from China, Jessica. I offer combined shipping. If someone bought something for me, I was selling a lot of stuff, toys at one time, and this lady bought about she might have bought about 10 or 15 items. That was a great sale. And I put everything in one box, one big box. I labeled it. Everything was packaged nice. I shipped it out, had no problem. I mean, I don't know if they're talking about, what is she saying here? She buys cards here, what do you call it, their photos? I mean, honestly, photos, unless you're buying tons of them, how much could photos cost? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to expand too much on the topic. That's why I put the story out here. It is what it is, folks. You're gonna as time goes on, if you're in this business, you're gonna read a lot or hear a lot of these crazy stories, but don't be surprised. Anyway, let's go to the next one. eBay broke, this one came out June 10, 2021. eBay broke saved search emails for comic book collector. Oh, okay. Dear Ina, I wanted to give you a synopsis of a problem eBay has now created with their category changes. I have historically not been one to always criticize eBay for over the years, but for the last couple of years, it seems they make a lot of bad decisions. I primarily sell, but this is as a buyer. It says, I have a long collected golden age DC Comics pre-1956 era. I have the most of them, most of the ones I want, but there are still some I'm very interested in. For years, I've subscribed to an email eBay search that comes in almost daily for several particular titles. All right. Well, I don't know. Like I said again, I know they're changing categories. They're doing. They're also focusing on item specifics. Like I said, folks, that's why I like to do the reseller news. I also do the Let's Talk eBay segment, because eBay has always got something in a hopper going on here. There's something's always changing with them. And that's why, for me, my job as a seller, and also I do, like I said, I do a reseller news here, is to keep you guys abreast of what's going on. You know, I don't really have, I'm not going to expand too much on this here. If you guys are into comics and stuff like this may pertain to you, or if you're thinking of selling a comics, then this may relate to you. But for the most part, I'm not really at the present time selling comics, but I do want to throw it out there so you guys know what's going on with the comic book collecting story here. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. All right, let's move to the next story. Okay, here's another one. It came out June 13, 2021. eBay penalizes sellers due to its own glitch. Wow. I didn't get a chance to read a lot of these here, folks, to be honest with you. Because let's say eBay penalized sellers who sold orders on Memorial Day weekend because its system failed to recognize the postal holiday. Sellers who were handed late shipment defects spent time alerting eBay customers service and visited the company's discussion board to report the problem. It goes on to say, one seller explained, everything that is sold on Memorial Day weekend got a late shipment defect. Wow. Even though they were all scanned in June 1st by USPS and May 31st was the holiday. So it doesn't count as a shipping day. Well, the Postal Service, I mean, as far as I know, if people don't, they don't count Saturdays and Sundays as business days. That's what I was understand. That's the way it's always been. In regards to the Memorial Day thing here, eBay should relinquish that there and, give credence to the, to the seller. They shouldn't get dinged for this here. It's not their fault. But again, this is what I'm saying. You see, this is a glitch, and believe me, eBay has been having quite a few glitches every now and then. If you ever go to downdetector.com, check it out for yourself and read what other people are putting out there. Okay, about the problems that they're having the issues they're having with eBay. Check it out. It's www.downdetector.com, and you can read the stories. And when you go to the homepage, you can't find it. Just type in eBay. It'll bring you right to that segment there, because they cover a whole gamut of other companies, not just eBay, Amazon, Google, all different companies. You got to check it out. It's called downdetector.com. Check it out if you get a chance. This is not the only glitch, the first glitch. It won't be the last one either. The other day, matter of fact, I think it was yesterday, I called up eBay and I was inquiring about something in regards to an issue I had with billing. Not a bad thing, but because I know people who follow eBay say, yeah, wait a minute, you're on eBay managed payment. You said you like it, you love it, whatever. No, I do like it. I have no problem with it. The only thing I was inquiring about was whenever you get a notification from them, they'll tell you, because I signed up with managed payment, and the thing is with them, once they take the item that's sold, they will deposit the whole amount in your, like my business checking account, right? And then I get a memo saying, a notification, due to insufficient funds, we're going to take the money out of your business checking account, whatever. So I called them up. I wanted to find out what's going on with that. Why did they do that there? I mean, I told the lady, the teammate, I said, doesn't eBay take that money out and then give you the balance of it, like take the shipping cost out and the tax, of course, and they deposit the rest of my account? And she said, no, the way it works is with USPS, with the United States Postal Service, the funds come out right there and then. She said, this is what she told me, with UPS and FedEx, they don't bill you, or I should say charge you, until it gets delivered to the customer. Then they pull the money out. So that's what I was inquiring about. But anyway, getting bored for that topic, I just wanted to share it really quick with you guys. What she told me, just to rectify it really quick, she goes, if we want to stop that problem, she goes, you could set up an additional account where they could take it out of PayPal. I didn't close my PayPal, but I don't want to have too many accounts. So I just left it the way it is. I could deal with the little notifications. I don't care. The money's there. Anyway, I'm sorry. So when I was talking to about that, we're talking about glitches. I noticed the other day at the view counter, all my views had 0 views on them. And I inquired about that there. And this happened to me once before, a couple of years back, and I did a video about it. All the views on my listings was 0. And when I called up a while back about it, and this is years ago, I thought they would circumvent that problem. And they said what happens when they set the reset counter on there, they reset the counter on there, that might happen where the thing will zero out. But the guy says, because I spoke to somebody else then, they said it will go back. You will see your views come back when you refresh the screen. But my thing was how long has it been like that? And are my listings still viewable? According to that person, they said, no, your listings are still viewable. So that's what they said anyway. I'm not going to expand too much on this here. Glitches is not going to be a thing. It's not a thing of the past. You're probably going to have more things as more glitches as time goes on. This one here, Amazon tests brand skins on marquee sellers. This story came out June 13, 2021. Again, another Amazon story. I should have kept them together. I didn't think about them. Sorry, guys. It goes on to say Amazon is testing brand skins with some top brands, according to Levi's director of e-commerce Gopal Kali, who, it says he confirmed the test when responding to a tweet showing a screenshot of a Fruit of the Loom listing on Amazon. Ryan Craver, CEO of agency Commerce Canal, tweeted Sunday morning, it looks as though Amazon's playing with some prominence, coloring display a large mass of brands like Fruit of the Loom product pages. I don't know. This is crazy. Amazon test brand. I don't know. I'm putting it out there, folks. There's not really much to read it because the rest is all. Let me see here. Okay. Well, there is a little more here. You know what? To save you guys the trouble from going here to read, I'm just going to scroll down here, and you could pause the video. You could read more and stuff for you Amazon sellers. It's probably not that much more to read, but you could pause it. Oh, they got a video over here too. Oh, interesting. All right. I'm going to come back to this. Whenever I see ones with videos, I like to always follow up on it and see what it's all about. Okay, so that's all we got here, guys. So on this particular site here, or this story here, you could pause the video and you could read more of it, okay? All right, so there you go. All right, I'm going to leave that one open up. I'm going to go to this one here. Here's another Amazon story. Okay, all right. This one here came out June 12th, 2021. Jeez, 2013. I wish it was. Because this scam has Amazon sitting up and taking notice. Oh boy, let's read this. Some sellers couldn't help feeling some schadenfreude, I don't know, after Amazon's own products was impacted by an alleged fake review scam. We're going to start with that again. I remember doing a story about that once before. A seller shared screenshots of a listing by a seller of posture collectors that were displaying reviews that actually been left for the Amazon Echo Dot, not for the posture correcting products. Okay, that's the Amazon little Echo thing there. You talk to it. I think that's what they're referring to. Then it goes on to say this discussion board thread heated up with sellers describing tales of their own. And it also caught attention of Amazon moderators who indicated they were looking into the problem. Wow, Amazon, wake up, someone ripping you off. The original poster said, "Who would believe this can happen to Amazon.com in 2021?" Wow. Then it goes on to say here, a few sellers explained that when the reported similar issues of their items, Amazon blamed them as this response was on the thread describes. Wow. I'm a registered seller on Amazon, but I don't even have a basic seller account. I just have the one for free. I think you're allowed to do up to 50 up to 50 listings, and then after that, Amazon wants you to go to the seller upgrade, whatever, which is like $40 a month, $39.99, $40 a month. That's why I didn't sign up for that there. I didn't want to have anything to do with that there, but it's things like this, when I read stories like this, that kind of like turn me off, They do. I'm sorry, but they do. But for you Amazon sellers out there, again, just sharing, okay? Just sharing. So checking it out. Let's go to the next one here. All right, this one's a Facebook story, and the last one's going to be a Bonanza story for those of you who want to stick around, check it out. This story came out June 12, 2021. Facebook adds revenue generating feature for creators. It goes on to say Facebook wants to help creators monetize their efforts on an Instagram platform, but it may not be targeting whom you think. So let's read a little more. It says, in the world of e-commerce, creators are generally considering artists, artisans, and crafters who make the items they sell online. True, that's a good thing, all right. But on the internet, there's also a class of creators who publish content, and when Facebook announced the new feature for creators, it seemed to be referring primarily to the latter content creators who make themselves and their style of expertise, the product, including a subgroup called influencers. And then it's got an active hyperlink. You can check that out. It said it explains how they can create an Instagram creator account. Interesting. All right. Okay, that's something to look into. I'll have to check that out. And last but not least, folks, again, all the stories I'm sharing are from e-commerce bites, okay, just to let you know. So you could always check that out when you got the time. And last but not least, hallelujah, we got to the last screen here. This story came out June 12, 2021 for us Bonanza sellers. Matter of fact, I got a thing from Bonanza today that a buyer wanted me to approve a purchase, and they want to ship it to another country. And I said, no dice. I declined the offer. I'm not done saying I had any issues with selling overseas. I'm not an international seller. I don't choose to do that right now, but I declined the offer. You know, I like Bonanza. It's a nice platform, but I wasn't about to send the item overseas. I'm sorry. I don't deal with that right now. Not at this time. You know, that's the stage of the game. I'm not going to. But anyway, let's read a little. It says, Bonanza invites sellers to join the advisory panel for all those Bonanza sellers. I sold on Bonanza. I sold on Bonanza. I might have sold a total of maybe 10 or 15 items on it throughout the years. It's not a bad site. You know, it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice site, but 99.9% of my sales come from eBay. You know, I do cross-sell on it, you know what I'm saying? But with Bonanza, what's nice about Bonanza is it doesn't cost you anything until you actually make a sale. It's a mirror image. What it does is when you sign up with Bonanza, you can import your eBay listings on their site. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a mirror image, what's on there, however you have it exactly on eBay is what's going to show up on Bonanza. It's not a bad site. It's good. I thought about it a while back. I said, oh, for the small amount of sales I make on it, I should close. But then I said, you know what? Let me leave it there because, you know, you never know. You may pick up a sale here and there, and any sale is better than no sale, right? No matter no matter what platform you're selling it on. So I'm still with Bonanza. I like them. I mean, I have no complaints. I wish I could make more sales off them, but you know, it's not working that way. So anyway, it goes on to say here. It goes on to say, Bonanza created a panel of sellers last year to give its customers a chance to have a voice in the marketplace, products roadmap, and strategic planning. And this week, it announced plans for a second panel. And then it goes on to say, in Wednesday's announcement, Bonanza's manager at Seller Happiness, Shelly Brewer said the 13-member panel helped the company identify what was most important for it to work on the providing valuable insights. And then it goes on to say here, whatever. You could read more into this here, folks. I don't know if a lot of you guys who follow me on here, are you strictly eBay sellers or Amazon sellers, or maybe you're a Bonanza seller, but I would take it, I can't swear to it, but I would take it that a lot of you that follow me on this YouTube channel are probably most likely eBay sellers. So I really do hope this information helps, though. I really do, folks. I hope you do get a takeaway from it. I'm sorry I'm keeping it very cryptic. You know, like I said, I don't want to expand too much on it, because then it's going to go on, you know, for 40 minutes, an hour. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, but I want to try to shorten the videos up for those who are new and for those who are been with me for for quite some time. I'm trying to keep the videos shorter than an hour. Although there may be times like that, there will be. I will let you know ahead of time that, hey, you know, this video is going to probably be a little longer than usual. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys right now. I hope this information helps. I hope you get a takeaway from it. And if you do like any of these videos I put out, and if you are a newbie or you think about selling on eBay, as I say in my closing videos, I am wishing you guys all the best in sales. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Reseller News for June 14th, 2021. Thank you again for taking the time out of your day. Please come back again. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want new updated information, I put out new videos. So I do a lot of different things on this channel as well. But I also do the Let's Talk eBay. So you will see that there. Check out my other videos while you got a chance too. If you got the time, check them out, All right. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye for now.